Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing Road to the Worrier 3. And last time, we failed to summon the Ice Guardian, or the Frozen Guardian, or whatever it is. And between episodes, I was in a creative world testing, and all the other Guardians work just fine. Is just this one. So I made us a workaround. This is not dissimilar from the recipe to double the essence that you get from these guys. Like, we could double our water essence with some arcane ash, couple water buckets, and some wake blooms. So, I don't feel too bad about this. We will need to make a winter rune. We'll just throw all the stuff over here. And got a little bit of ice, a little bit of arcane ash. Throw the rune of winter in. Oh, we need source for this, huh? Okay. Now, there will probably be a good amount of recipes I made that use source. This one's gonna use, okay, it used 1,000. So that's 10% of a jar. There we go. Yeah, every other Guardian seems to work just fine. It's just this one. And, tried it in the snow, tried it in all kinds of biomes. I don't know, but, oh, right. I was playing TNP Limitless, so I was like, where's my jetpack? Let's take this guy out somewhere and deal with him. Okay. Oh, he's got some health on him. Doesn't hit super hard. We'll probably build something to contain him if we do this again. And we'll just slap him a couple more times here. Yeah, okay. Isn't bad. Oh, there it is. I was looking all over for the ice essence. I was like, oh no! Alright. And now we can double it the intended way. I'll put one away and see if our spellcrafting altar remembers what we were doing. I'm not sure I do. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay. So now it needs TNT and then it needs the Ethereum. Now, at some point, this thing stopped burning Vinium dust, so I assume it's full. There we go. Now, we need to take our crystal wrench, right? Shift click. Click over here. Flip the switch. I'm not sure. Let's take a look in the compendium. It's been a minute since I've looked at this. Okay, obelisk. To actually consume, you need to right-click the generator, then right-click the altar core. So, we right-clicked. I guess we've right-clicked the generator. That is not the altar core. The altar core is up there. Let's shift click there. Right click there. Maybe? I don't see nothing. Flip the switch. Now, if this thing worked, and I don't think it did. Oh! Okay, it took the rune. So maybe we can proceed. We should have a yellow rune, Chimerite, lightning rod. Let's see. Well, we got the spell. Certainly. Let's take it over here. Something like that, huh? Yeah, I think that'll be good. So let's see. Is there something we can cast it on? Gotta be somebody around here. Okay. So, it's not really the strongest spell. But, hey, you know. We'll get the hang of this stuff. So the next real order of business here is to get into occultism. We're going to need a bunch of stuff from that. So let's go ahead and... oh no, it's the seeds. That's right. Oh, for crying out loud. What do you got? Banana peels? Unbelievable. Okay, I got some of the seeds. Now, we want the manual. It is both the guide to the mod and it is a crafting ingredient that doesn't get consumed when you use it. So we've already seen some otherworld groves around. We are going to do a little item transmutation here. I'll just do it right in the corner. Well, we probably don't have a flint and steel anymore, do we? Alright. There we go. One flint and steel. I'll run over here and make one spirit fire. And we're going to make some other stone, for which we will need a little bit of andesite. Those guys. There we go. And we're going to want a couple of other wood saplings. Half a dozen. I'll be more than enough. And throw them in here. Alright. Now we're going to plant them. Now when we plant them, they look just like oak saplings. And if we were to try to harvest them, they would act just like oak saplings. I'll go get a little bone meal. And by act like oak saplings, I mean we would just get oak. We'd be out of luck. Like one of the conceits of occultism is that to interact with otherworldly materials, your senses have to be augmented in some way, either first chemically and then through magic. And you can see when they're grown, the only thing that's telling us this is from occultism is the tooltip. Alright. We're gonna eat some demon's dream. Now when we eat this stuff, we'll get second sight. Now we want to move fast, because it doesn't last very long. And I thought I'd try the communicator. See how that did us. Okay, it looks like we got... yeah, okay, we got otherworld saplings. Now the ones we're picking up now are just oak. We did not get... oh, yes, we did. Okay, okay. We're going to give some of this stuff to our whirly sprig. Specifically the... I think just the wood. It'll be okay without the saplings. Oh, look, they do stack. Okay, we'll give her the leaves, too. Actually, I tell a lie. We'd want stabilized other wood to give her the leaves. But the wood... we'll see what... we'll see what happens here when we try to put it down. I just realized I actually don't know. Okay, yeah, it does not convert back to oak. Now we couldn't harvest that. It would just be oak wood if we harvested it. But the whirly sprig, she should do just fine. Now the first pentacle we're gonna make. That's not it. First pentacle we're gonna make is Strigior's higher binding here. Now I've just got the floor in, and we're going to have a much higher ceiling, fancy walls and the whole bit. But this right here is what we need to make. We're going to need a bunch of stuff for it, not the least of which is 3 kinds of chalk. Now all the chalk uses the impure white chalk as a base. And we're going to need some of these ashes that you get from the other wood. And we're going to need to smelt up some other stone into burnt other stone. And we'll make our chalk up. I think it goes like this. Yeah. Very fancy. Now we're going to need some gold dust. And to get it, we're going to make ourselves a pulverizer. Now to do all that, we're going to need a mechanical press. We're going to need a couple of flint. What else do we need? Copper gears, which aren't bad. We got 2 little iron nuggies. There we go. And we have a redstone flux coil. Now I have gone ahead and finally made the crushing wheel recipe for mana powder. So, you know, that'll be a little easier to automate if you want to automate it with the crushing wheel, which we are going to want to do that. So let's go ahead and make ourselves what I think is our first redstone flux coil, maybe? I think so. Okay, we got, whoops, 2 flint. We got our metal press. We got our gears. We got our flux coil. And I think this takes, okay, yeah, this will take about 1/4 of a jar. But it is definitely gonna be worth it. I stole the crumbling catalyst from outside. Oh, very exciting. Our first real thermal machine. 1 pulverizer. Now for the time being, we're just gonna slap it down right here. It'll fill up with power. We need to chop up a little gold. And there's another way we could do that, probably, without the ingot itself. The raw gold in our pulverizer, we might get 2, and there's a small chance that we'll get some copper. This will probably just get, we'll probably just get 1, but that's okay. Look at that, we got 2. Wonderful. Now, each one of these you can smelt up into an ingot, and we'll be taking advantage of that. But what we want to do right now is go back to the chalk. We are going to want to make impure golden chalk, and we'll just need a piece of glowstone dust here. There we go. And then we're going to want impure purple chalk. Now, crushed endstone is something that it looks like we're going to need a crusher spirit for. But that's okay. There's 3 basic types of circle. There's these. We got these, which bind things into items. These, I believe, are our familiars. ADR circle, I think, is what we're going to end up using to get a Foliot crusher. So we're going to go downstairs, see what it's going to take to make that. We can also look and see right here. Couple things I can tell. I can see we're going to need 1 golden sacrificial bowl. I can see we're going to need 4 regular sacrificial bowls. So let's go ahead and make those. Now, they're very easy. We're going to make 5 like this. And then we're going to surround one of them with 7 arcane gold. There we go. And that'll get us our golden sacrificial bowl. That's wonderful. Now we're also going to need white chalk. Now we're going to need 4, it looks like any type of candle. But we might as well make the occultism candles, right? Let's see what's all going to be involved there. Okay, so we need tallow, which we may be getting. Now we're really not. Let's see, where are the candles? They're in here somewhere, right? Yeah, here we go. Oh, okay, so we could use tallow from Eidolon. That's wonderful. Let's get a little string, and then where would we have put all of that tallow? Alright, I found it. Let's see what's on the menu here. Okay, that's the Eidolon. There's the occultism. So yeah, the Eidolons are significantly cheaper. But you know, I like the occultism ones. Let's go take a look at them. Now, we'll do this one in here. There we go. So all this needs is white chalk. I forgot to convert the chalk. All you gotta do, throw it in the spirit fire. And you can enchant the chalk too. So let's see. Is it gonna let us? Oh no, that's impure chalk, okay. So we'll probably want to put like mending on it. Now it doesn't matter what rune it draws. It's gonna draw one of them. There we go. This is one of your simplest circles. Put the candles down. And then right in the middle, we'll put our golden sacrificial bowl. Now these we could put anywhere within a certain range. I think it looks nice to do this, so that's what we're gonna do. And let's go look our Crusher Spirit back up. See what we're... Okay, so we're gonna need some raws. Now, we're gonna need... We might as well just make a bunch of this, huh? We're gonna need ourselves some fancy ink. Just black dye in the old spirit fire, and then that with a book and quill and 4 white dye will get you a book of binding for Philiates. I don't know how any of this stuff is pronounced, but that's okay. I'll just call it Striors, and okay. It can be used to summon the Philiate Kremirith. Alright. I always forget to bind the books. But let's run down here. The order of operation is you put your items in the regular sacrificial bowls first. And then, once you have a bound book, you toss it in here. And if it's a valid recipe, you'll see it's doing something. It'll start summoning Philiate or Crusher. And also, you'll have these purple particles. Now, there will be times when you will have seen the message and you'll see black particles. It's calling for a sacrifice. And you should... Oh, there he is. Now, you just throw him what you want him to crush up. He is the lowest tier. He will disappear eventually. We'll get a little message that he dies. It's quite sad. They're the most adorable little horns. Cute little guy. Little loincloth going, belt. Very fancy. But he's going to give us crushed endstone. He's still got the endstone in his hand. That's some kind of visual glitch. Now we're getting all the crushed obsidian we can eat from our bees. So, shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Impure white chalk. And where's the spirit fire? It's down here. We'll just go ahead and throw this in there and get our golden chalk. This in here, get our purple chalk. Now, another thing that we're going to need to take 16 diamonds. And we're going to throw them into the fire over here. And we're going to get some of these Spirit Attuned gems. And with those, we're going to craft them in a 2x2 and make Spirit Attuned crystals. Alright, let's get the visualization back. There we go. And we'll start setting it up. Got our sacrificial bowl. We got our spirit attuned crystals. We got our fancy candles. And then you can see where we need white chalk, gold chalk, and purple chalk. Fill all this in. And there we go. Why Strigiors? Strigiors. It's gonna do an awful lot for us. Let's see something that it will do in here. Okay, infused pickaxe. That's something we definitely need. So let's see here. The lenses we'll have to do in Azaveus's. We'll need to, yeah, we need these two, folks. But yeah, okay. Show all recipes. Here's Azaveus's. Severe, as you can see, all the different things that we're going to be doing with some of this. Now what we want to do is summon a djinn this time, and the djinn recipe for the book is just like the Faliot recipe, except it uses green dye instead of white dye. And then we're going to craft it with our book. And we're going to run down here and get set up. Now, this particular ritual uses 6 items, so we got 6 bowls. Doesn't matter where they are, they don't have to be in this little spot over here. We're gonna need 4 mana pearls, an elven quartz, and a block of amethyst. Here's our book of binding. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see if it works. That just may end up being an issue. I don't know. I'll figure out how to fix it, maybe. As long as it works, right? It's moving right along. Do. No whammies, no way. Yeah! 1 warp stone. Now, we can use this to travel around to all these other waystones. Now we're going to. Well, let him go. It does take a little time for it to recharge, but we could pop to some of these other ones, right? Oh, okay. It's gonna cost us. It's gonna cost us levels to get from one dimension to another. That's fine. This is village off to the north. So we'll rename this one. Now we're gonna go ahead and immediately make another one. Now with a couple of stone bricks and a little bit of obsidian, we can make our own waystone. And I think we're gonna put it out back right here. Awesome. Now we can get to every other waystone we find or put down and back, and we can get back from anywhere with our warp stones. That is pretty good. Now the last thing I want to do today is make 1 entangled block and where's that mana pearl? We need 1 entangled binder. I thought I had made these a little bit harder, but this is fine. We're gonna set up another whirly sprig, and I don't feel like doing a lot of running back and forth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift right click with the archwood, that is. We're gonna shift right click with the binder on our drawer. Now we're going to come out here, and first we're going to add the second whirly sprig. We're going to take this off, and we're going to put the entangled block on. It's just a block right now. But once we, oh no, we did it wrong. Let me run home. Okay, so we'll reselect this block by shift-right clicking. Now that block is the block that's bound to our little tool here. And then we're going to come out here and right-click. And now you can see an image of a storage drawer in there. And it is the storage drawer that contains all of our blazing archwood back down in whichever basement that is. I don't know. Oh, we're going to need a new wrench. That's right. Let me go grab one. Because what we're going to do is we're going to set this to extract because we can pipe in and out of the, the storage drawer that's in our basement directly from here. So, very handy. And I think that's going to about do it for this time, folks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.